I'm Sarah from The Upcoming. Such a pleasure to speak to you. If we could just kick off with a brief introduction. Obviously, hotly anticipated this season. What can fans expect?
What can fans expect? Very good question, Sarah. Fans can expect more juicy magic, Henry's bulging chest, Anya's beautiful eyes, and Freya's silky voice. They're the three main things. I'd say that you can probably, and a lot of story, and exploring, all the other storylines that we did for season 1 and 2. They're the other things, yeah.
And what about from your character?
He is now called Graham. No, he's, we now get to find a little bit out about him because, as I was saying earlier, he was whispering a lot in season 2 because we weren't really sure who he was, where he was, what he was. And now we get some grounding. We get to really explore who he is and his relationship into this greater quest that's happening with the other characters.
The thing that really strikes me when I watch it is just how kind of thoroughly this world has been created. The sets, the production values, the attention to detail.
Yes.
What is it like working on these sets, and what were some of the highlights of making the season?
Well, obviously that was all my doing. It takes endless planning. I'll talk to Lauren about that. I believe it was me that did it. They built it all. And I think what was most impressive, I think, from season 1 to 2 is that we were filming in Budapest season 1 and they had to take it all down, bring it all here, and then rebuild it all again. So we've got all the White Flame's kingdom and his halls and his throne, and the CGI is far and few between, so you get to touch it, which is nice.
And what do you think makes Henry so special for this role? And how
Tell me.
what is it like having Henry in this role? And is there sort of, a bit of an emotion surrounding the fact that this will be his last one? What makes it so great for him?
He wrote me a long letter of sadness, actually, because we spent quite a lot of time together. And I'll actually read it, I think, later today. It's quite touching. There was pictures and drawing, stick figures of the time that him and I have spent together. It's really quite It's actually making me go a little bit now. But we're all very sad to see him go. But I wish him all the best, and it's been so awesome. And the stuff he does in this season is, honestly, all joking aside, incredible.
And in terms of some of the themes that come out of this season, I mean, it's a lot about family, the sort of idea of the Witcher being sort of neutral, is tested, and it's like this kind of grey area that can happen between, is everything necessarily purely good and evil? So what do you think some of the themes might be?
Themes, well, we explore the theme of family, and we are all subject to something going on in our family that is, either that be some kind of trauma or some kind of heartache or happiness, and I think everybody wants to be loved, and I think you see a group of magical and incredibly intellectual and deep beings just looking for love. In the end, it's kind of what we're all striving for. So, and now you get to see whether we get it or not. Yeah.
And what do you think it is about the fantasy genre in general, but particularly this show? I guess it's the rich, world that's there in the books, the fan base. But is it about escapism? What is it about this genre that people love so much, and the show that they love so much?
I guess, yeah, it is about escapism, but again, it's about entering themes in a way that maybe it'll take you by surprise. I think people that are die-hard fantasy fans know how deep this stuff can get. Like the magic inside us, they can see that it's a message that is inside all of us in real life. Just almost fell there through the emotion that I was emoting. And whether that, we don't want to see the spark in ourselves go out. So I think that they understand that those kind of things can be told in a slightly more fantastical way.
Oh my God, I love her.
And hopefully we do that in a way that they enjoy.
Do you think we're going to have the same bond with Liam, or you wouldn't like to speculate at this point?
I have already been speaking to Liam a little bit, and he seems like a lovely chap. Will we have the same bond? He's more of a poem guy, so he writes me these long... It was a limerick, actually. I can't say it now. It's too rude. But I think Liam's going to bring an awesome energy to the show.
And can you tell us what you might be working on next? Have you got other things, irons in the fire?
we are waiting in anticipation to find out what happens on Friday with the SAG things. So we're waiting for that. We want everybody to be paid the right money and pay them now, pay everybody. But we're just very excited for this today, and everybody to start enjoying it tomorrow.
Amazing. Thanks so much for your time. Lovely to speak to you. Thank you.